Hi everyone, I hope you guys are keeping well. In this video today, I'm gonna share with you a series of daily exercises for disc bulges or sciatica pain. And if you're suffering from lower back pain, this routine can help you to reduce your pain, improve your mobility, and help you to actually recover quicker. I've received many questions through my YouTube channel from you guys. What should I do to recover quicker? And I've decided to create this routine for you to help you to recover quicker from lower back pain or sciatica pain or disc bulges. If you've never been in this channel, my name is Bob. I'm a physical therapist, and the purpose of this channel is to help people like yourself with simple tips and exercise for quicker recovery. Make sure to subscribe my channel for my weekly update, and don't forget to press that like button. Let's get started. Alright guys, before I start the rehab exercises, I would like to share with you 3 important tips that these 3 tips can help you to recover quicker and help you to minimize the recurrence of your lower back pain. If you're suffering from lower back pain or disc bulges or sciatica pain, this video is for you, and I would suggest you to watch it until the end. The first tips that I would like to share with you guys is that you have to follow these exercises at least once a day, every single day. Even though if you got improved and your back pain reduced and you didn't have any pain, I would still suggest my patient to follow this exercise once a day. Why? Because that minimizes the recurrence of your back pain and help you to stay active and mobile. Try to do them at least once a day. If you find them it's comfortable, try them twice a day. That's not a problem. The second tips that I would like to share with you guys, that while you're doing these exercises, if you find any of the exercises do not feel comfortable and aggravate your pain, skip that exercise and follow the rest of the routine. I received so many questions, this exercise didn't help me. I would still suggest you to follow the rest of the routine while you're recovering. Why? Because movement is the key, and these exercises has been designed for you to get better. Try to follow the most exercise that you can and skip those that you can't. After a while, your body adapts and you can get back to the whole routine and try them again. The last tip that I would like to share with you guys is that you have to expect mentally and physically to get better. What does that mean? If you're following exercise routine, that's a physical effort that you're basically doing in a daily basis and you're trying to get better. But at the same time, if you're thinking that you're not gonna get better, that's gonna influence your results. That's something that study and research has shown, that back pain, lower back pain specifically, there's a mental aspect into it, and you have to expect to get better, and you have to look at every single positive aspect that happen in your rehab routine and in the daily basis activity that can see improvement. That's something that you need to encourage yourself and see that positive side. And in that case, I would always recommend my patient to look at bright side and see how far they improve after a week or after a few days. And that is very important for you to encourage yourself and see that and literally progress in a step by step. These 3 tips are so important, and I would always suggest my patient to repeat this and literally watch this video every single day to understand why they have to follow these 3 tips for a quicker recovery. Let's start the rehab routine, and I would love to know how you're getting on after a week. Before I start this exercise routine, I have designed 2 separate exercise routines for you that basically these 2 routines are similar, but the differences is the time. The initial routine that I'm gonna share with you is gonna be around 5 minutes, and the second routine is gonna be around 10 minutes. Based on your time that you have through the day, you can follow either of them. The both exercise routine are literally gonna help you to reduce your low back pain and your disc bulges and improve your mobility. But in many cases, what I realize in my clinic, that if you're supposed to do a 10 minutes rehab routine and you don't have enough time, you're not gonna do them at all. And for that reason, I decide to design 2 separate routines with 2 different times that can suit your lifestyle, and you basically can commit to it. Alright guys, we're gonna start this routine with cat camel, which is very low impact but a simple exercise that can help you to mobilize your lower back, improve your mobility, and actually reduce pain. Let's get into it. You're gonna be on a quadruped position, hands underneath of your shoulder, your knee is gonna be underneath of your hip, and we're going to basically relax. Get that chin down to your chest and stretch all the way your lower back and upper back, and you create like basically hip hinge. Hold it there for a few seconds and relax. You know, repeat the same thing. Don't need to hold it for too long. We try to basically create that movement. I'm going to practice this for 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetition. If you have more time, you can go for 15. And relax. Go to the point that you feel comfortable. Keep on moving and relax. Cat camel is a simple exercise that can be a great exercise for acute or chronic, basically lower back pain, and can help you to mobilize your lower back pain, help you to reduce pain and improve your mobility. We're going to move on to baby pose, which is a simple but effective stretch that can actually stretch your upper and your lower back, and in that case we create some movement in the lower back. The aim of the pain and lower back pain in this phase of your rehabilitation is that to keep moving and actually avoid complete rest. Baby pose is a simple but very effective exercise to keep you moving. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it and you can give it a try. You're going to sit back on your foot. If you don't feel comfortable with this, you can put some towel or basically cushion there to kind of give you a little support. You want to relax your body, lean forward. You want to move the arms as far as you can, but without forcing it, which means your shoulder and your neck should be relaxed down. And you try to breathe in and out while you're here. You want to breathe through your diaphragm and try to get your lower back even to move while you're breathing. Stay there as long as you want. 10-15 seconds would be good. Breathe in and breathe out. Now you can slightly move to the side that you feel a bit of stretch. And move to the middle again. And slowly move to the opposite. As you can see, I don't lift my body. I stay there and just move my hands. Yeah, I can feel more stretch on this side. Now, as I mentioned, this is not a very high impact exercise. It's a very slow, low impact. You can spend as much time as you want there. Relax your body, focus on your breathing and let your body to actually relax. The next move that I'm going to show you guys is going to be back extension or Mackenzie technique, which you might have seen in many of my videos, but it's a very low impact but effective exercise for you to help you to reduce your lower back pain. If you're suffering specifically from sciatica pain or disc bulges, this is the exercise to go. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it. You can give it a try. You're going to lie down on the tummy. Take this off. Here. You're going to be on prone position, face down. In this position, you want to hold your hand next to your body. I'm just putting this here. The initial position can be just literally being that slight extension on your lower back, and that can help you to actually relieve your symptoms. In Mackenzie exercise, you don't do any movement. Eventually, you can stay in that position for 5 minutes, repeat it for 3 to 5 times. So specifically, if your back is very hypertonic, which means it's very sore to movement, this is a very simple exercise that you can do regularly through the day, 3-4 times, no problem. If you find this position is comfortable, you can put your hands next to your body and slowly come up. When I'm saying slowly, is not a huge movement, it's a very slight movement. You can come up to here, focus on your breathing, go back down, back up again. Stay there. As you can see, I'm breathing in and out. I'm not holding my breath, not going for a huge movement. It's a slight movement up, and I slowly progress that. If I find comfortable, I come a little bit higher. You can even bring this a little closer to your body to give you a little bit more support. To here, Hold there for a few seconds and slowly go back. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, for Mackenzie, one of the things that I don't want you to do is to bring your hip off the ground, which means you don't want your hip to be off the ground. You want to be always on the ground, and that will be the maximum amount of basically extension that you do. Now, I suppose as soon as you do this exercise more and more, you become more comfortable with it. It's not that complicated, straightforward. You need a mat and a pillow. You can make it more cushion as you want. If you find this exercise is good, repeat it more often through the day, once or twice, and try to relax and create that slight extension in your lower back. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to thoracic rotation, which is a very simple but effective exercise to mobilize your lower back without aggravating your symptoms. I'm gonna show you how to do it, and you can give it a try. In this technique, you're gonna be on a kneeling position. Basically, your knees are underneath of your hip, hands underneath of your shoulder, and you're trying to basically bring one hand, I'm going to show you first from here, around the back of your neck. You don't hold it too tight, just bring it here. I'm going to bring it in, create that rotation, and now open it up. It's a gentle movement. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Try 3-4 repetition from one side. Slow and control. Go within your own range. Change arms. Breathe in. And breathe out. I'm going to show you a different version. Use your hands. Breathe in. Your neck, follow your hands. Change arms. Now, as you can see, it's very simple, low impact, and if you're suffering from lower back pain, more specifically disc bulges or sciatica, it's a simple exercise for you to do on a daily basis. Play around with it and let me know if you have any question. We're going to move on to figure 4 stretch, which is a very simple but effective exercise. If you're suffering from sciatica pain or if you're getting sciatica symptoms, this is a great exercise to try on a daily basis. I'm going to show you how to do it and you can give it a try. This exercise basically stretch your hip muscle, gluteal area, more specifically your piriformis muscle, which is a very small, but in some cases that piriformis muscle can actually get very close to the sciatica pain, and in some cases go through the sciatica pain, or vice versa, sciatica pain goes through the piriformis muscle, and basically that could irritate the sciatica pain. I'm going to show you how to do this stretch and relieve pain from gluteal area. Let's give it a try. You can lie on your back. What we're trying to do, we're trying to presume, let's say your left leg is the problematic area. Just remember, guys, if you have it on the right side, you do the same thing on the other side. It's pretty straightforward. Cross the leg. You're gonna try basically bringing this knee to the other side and holding the other foot and bringing it up. As you can see, you're stretching this hip and this glutes. You're gonna hold it there 10-15 seconds. I wanna breathe in and breathe out while I'm holding it here. If I feel more comfortable, I can actually push a little bit more back. I can feel the stretch there. Breathe in and out. Relax the shoulder. And remember this, guys, you don't want to kill that muscle. If you feel the stretch around, let's say 5 or 6 out of 10, that's perfect. You don't want to go all in. Let your body to settle into it and relax. Hold it there for 15 to 20 seconds. As soon as you do them a couple of rounds, you can feel in the last round, it becomes easier to basically do this movement. More movement and mobility. I'm going to show you from the opposite side. Cross the leg, hold the opposite knee, underneath of the knee, and you can bring it up. Breathe in and out, relax your body. Yeah, I can feel more on the left side actually. Hold it there If you couldn't reach there, you can put a towel there and pull it. That's another way to modify this exercise. I'm going to show you in the longer version of this video how to do this exercise in a seated position as well. Now, figure 4 stretch is very simple, but at the same time it's pretty effective. If you're suffering from sciatica pain or disc bulges, or if you have even sciatica symptoms, this stretch can help you to reduce your pain from the gluteal area and help you to actually get more mobility in your hip. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you have any question regarding lower back pain, disc bulges or sciatica pain, you can leave me a comment underneath of this video and I would be more than happy to answer all of your questions. I receive over 200 messages a day and I'll try to personally answer all of those questions. It might take a little bit of time for me, but I'll try my best to get back to you as quick as I can. In this routine, I share with you 5 minutes of daily rehab exercises for disc bulges and sciatica pain, and I would recommend you to follow this exercise in a daily, as I mentioned earlier. If you have more time, I will leave another video link here for you that you can actually do a longer routine, around 10 minutes, and that routine can be a progression for you to basically progress and slowly build up your recovery. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for my weekly update and don't forget to press that like button. Until next week, all the best.